Hello, this is Will Favor from Art to Ride, and today I'm giving you a little update on the rescued horse Miracle. It's about 2 weeks from our first video where we were just lunging him around in the ring with just a bridle on, just getting him to go around us. And you can see now we've added the surcingle to the mix here, and just long side reins so he has something to contact his mouth and get used to carrying a little bit. And while we wait for him just to stretch down and get active. So this is about 2 weeks after our first video. And he's starting to go around quite nicely. He's becoming much more civilized in the barn and stable. And I say, when we work young horses like this, especially ones that are a little unpredictable, you know, the last thing we do is expect them to stand in cross ties. You know, we take them just right out of the pen and right into where they're going to work. And then after they're done working, then we take them over to the cross tie area and do a little more of that kind of work. Always having just somebody hold and stand with them, that is, rather than trying to tie them in cross ties for quite some time. You know, the biggest mistake people make with young horses is expecting them to stand still. You know, and they get all hung up on hoe, and with sensitive horses it will sort of drive them crazy. So you want to just not expect that much. So don't take them to the cross ties, just tack them up in their pen or stall and take them right to where you're going to work them, and then take them to your cross tie area and have somebody stand there and hold them. And after a few weeks of that, pretty soon they just stand in the cross ties, no problem. But if you start out with that, if we were to take him there and try to tack him up, this horse would be very fussy. You know, he's a very antsy horse and has had very little training, and what he has had has not been good. So we're just trying to get him civilized here a little bit and get into the habit without making anything more difficult for him. So you can see how he's starting to stretch into that contact nicely for only a few weeks on. This is really, really good. His mouth is quieted down, and you see how long those side reins are. When horses are allowed to, most of them will stretch, especially young horses that haven't been hollow, you know, for years and years. Really good right there. And you can let him walk. So once again, this is Will Favor from Art to Ride with my associate trainer, Amber Matusik, and the rescued horse Miracle. Thank you so much.